This is a Hot Pie Media original.
Well, the fake team with the fake coach that works for the fake school that played the fake game, actually played 6 fake games, they've been ruled a scam. Oh, no way. Got it. Good work. Is anyone going to fill in the blanks on this? I miss him. I miss him already. Remember Bishop Sycamore High School, named after a fake bishop? There's a documentary coming out about the fake school, the fake coach, fake team, and a fake bishop. Remember the day that sort of the whole thing unraveled.
Roy Johnson, the head coach for Bishop Sycamore, they're a bit of a mystery in this game.
Well, they are a bit of a mystery of what type of team we're going to see. But the one thing we know about this infant stages program is that they are trying to help more kids have an opportunity to not only play high school football at a high level, but potentially to move on, get an education, and play scholarship level football in college.
They have it's a weird logo. It almost looks like a Darth Vader mask. I wonder if they just picked up that at some convenience store. The fake coach, the fake water boy sitting next to him, they have this really Darth Vader-like helmet thing on their shirts.
Bishop Sycamore told us they had a number of Division I prospects on their roster. To be frank, a lot of that we could not verify. And they did not show up in our database. They did not show up in the databases of other recruiting services. So it's okay. If that's what you're telling us, fine. That's how we take it in. From what we've seen so far, this is not a fair fight. And there's got to be a point now, Lugs, where you do worry about health and safety.
Huh. Remember, that's when they got on national TV and it was like 55-0, a quarter and a half into the game, because all the guys who were sacking groceries 20 minutes before put on football helmets and got their face kicked in.
Bishop Sycamore told us they had a number of Division I prospects on their roster. To be frank, a lot of that we could not verify.
Yeah, good work, guys. You don't say. What's the scam? I think kind of most of us figured out it was a little bit of a scam. I don't know, even before these yahoos started talking about it. So what's the scam? That's what I want to know now. What is the scam? So here's what, apparently they've been under investigation. What, investigation for being crappy? I mean, what? Where's the money? Where did the money come from? If this is a scam, what is the scam? It's reported an Ohio school whose legitimacy was scrutinized after its supposedly top-tier football team got clobbered in an ESPN televised game didn't live up to its billing educationally either. It turned out to be a scam, according to an investigation by the Ohio Department of Education. Well, you guys are really good. Nice work. Governor Mike DeWine said he is asking the Attorney General and other officials to determine whether any laws were broken by what claimed to be the Columbus, Ohio area Bishop Sycamore High School. I'll say something I said at the very beginning. How come nobody along the way said there's no Bishop Sycamore? I don't know. Maybe early on, that might have been a clue. John McClellan is the co-founder and creator of ATX Hot Sauce, now in all 50 states and several retail outlets as well. So what we're going to do today is we're going to let this social media rock star chef walk us through 4 different sauces, and then I'll taste, and we'll tell everyone why they should buy. You can give the science behind these, and then I'll make the simple recommendation. Go to atxhotsauce.com. All right,
I don't think anybody's heard the website.
Yeah, I know.
I've never heard that. It is atxhotsauce.com.
I'll say
I got that one right.
45 times, atxhotsauce.com. So let's do it.
I brought 4 flavors here, and we're going to test your palate today.
Okay.
And I only brought 4 because I didn't think you could handle 5 or 6.
Yes,
probably a smart move. Yeah. And so the first one we're going to try here, it's called Beat Heat. And just like the name implies, it has beets in it. It's made with red Fresno peppers. Red Fresnos are red peppers that are they're hotter than a jalapeno and a little bit less than a serrano. So not super hot here, just a lot of really good flavor. So we're going to start with this one, and then we're going to move up the chain.
Okay. I've had the beet heat, but okay.
Yeah, we're going to try it though.
It goes well with a cab. All right, Jeff's savoring beet
I'll
heat.
even do it with you, so that should be all right. Now remember, it is hot sauce.
Yeah. Oh, it is. It's hot sauce. Trust me, man.
Wait,
It's hot
is
sauce.
that one hot to you?
No, a little.
Yeah. The great thing with the fermentation process is you get a bunch of the flavor right up front.
Yeah.
And then the heat comes, but then it dissipates pretty quickly, especially with the red Fresnos. You know, this is not a very spicy one, but it is a very tasty one. Goes on great on sandwiches.
Beet heat.
Beet heat. B-E-E-T. Heat.
All right. Go to atxhotsauce.com.
That's right.
How come nobody along the way said there's no Bishop Sycamore? I don't know. Maybe early on, that might have been a clue. The Bishop is fake. And I don't know why they have a Darth Vader mascot. They're going to get in trouble for that one. So DeWine says, Ohio families should be able to count on the fact that our schools educate students and don't exist in name only as a vehicle to play high school sports. Bishop Sycamore's report filed with the Department of Education this year listed one enrolled student. They got one guy. Girl, maybe. I don't know. They have one student. Did anyone at the state ever flag that? You know, you're trying to pawn this off. What kind of operation are you running, state of Ohio? What kind of scam is that? They are a taxpayer-supported school with one kid in a house. That's it? So they had a physical address. Remember, nobody knew what the building was. Like, people would go there to find out about them, and we didn't see any bishops. We didn't see anything. It was like a storage unit. So they have one student listed with the state, and the building is in a residential neighborhood. So, of course, remember, they contacted the coach, and he said, remember they were living in a hotel, and then they would walk out on the tab there? What's the scam? Right? I mean, if it is a scam that the place existed, I mean, I could see this. This is where the story needed to go. For this to be any good, the school exists, and all of a sudden they're really good in football. Then you find out they have like 26-year-old dudes. They're picking up guys from all over the place. That would be an interesting scam. If all of a sudden they show up on ESPN and they're blowing people out because somebody's financing them to play football, that scam might make sense. It doesn't make sense because money needs to be coming from somewhere. I mean, I get it. If the coach walked away with all the cash, but there's no cash. Nobody's giving money. They were just sleeping in a hotel room. It's a weird story. And they sucked. They couldn't play at all. They just went outside and found some guys on a playground. Said, hey, here's a cool helmet. You want to try it? Yeah, whatever. But I don't see the scam. You lied. You set up a fake school with a fake team, fake coach, fake bishop. The whole thing is it's fake. But for the state of Ohio to step in now and say, oh, this is a terrible scam. Other than they're getting their butts kicked on ESPN, what was the scam? They were scheduled to play a team in the state of Texas. I don't know if they were getting money. This would be the part that I guess might work. It's not much of a scam. But they would be paying money to come and get their butt kicked, right? That's the way it works in college sports. Some directional school gets paid a bunch of money by Alabama. I would say Texas, but the directional school beats them. But Alabama pays you a bunch of money. You come in, get your ass kicked. They give you a big check, and there you go. Were these guys getting paid to travel around and play these games just to get their ass kicked? They're like, who's that team the Harlem Globetrotters plays? The Washington Generals. You pay them to show up and lose? Is that the scam? If so, where is the money? What was the flow of money from whom? Otherwise, it sounds to me like the state of Ohio is trying to cover its own butt for not catching on for whatever pathetic reason they had. So all that gear, Bishop Sycamore gear we were going to sell, remember we had all that stuff, we had coffee mugs. I didn't even know till just now. They're going to get in real trouble for this. I didn't even realize till just now they have a Darth Vader mask as their mascot.
From the Hot Pie Media Studios in Austin, Texas, it's the Jeff Ward Show. Listen at jeffwardshow.com.